Yep, so it's recording. Hello Shit and welcome to new video diary and today is 31st and 30 January and you really don't get the sense like how fast the time goes. Time flies by. So I just want to share the experience of my yesterday experience of the previous day. So what happened is like I went to the shop, Pushpa, and with my mother, and I have to purchase some things. So what happened is she every time you go, I just rely on the other person that is going with me to purchase, or I just cling to that person. Like I'm dependent on him. Like he will say or her, like she will say or ask for things. So what happened is she initiated the conversation. She asked for the things like show us some caps, show up some purse, or I want to take purse. And she's selecting it. She's giving me the product to check whether it is good enough or whether it is, you know, she's. I mean, I'm not taking it myself. She's giving it in my hand and she's asking for everything like show us other designs or show us other things, and basically she's initiating and leading the conversation and leading the whole situation. I was just um, standing there quietly, silently, and seeing nothing. So watching it. So what happened is, so I was getting the situation like from the owner's expression that he will say something like that. So he was like, I mean, indirectly he sort of said that okay, so he's not really extroverted, or you can say not very talkative, and he was just asking like, is he um just look like that or is he really that simpleton or something like that. So yeah, she replied like yeah, he's kind of. And yeah, I just noticed like I need to I think I need to lead the conversation more. I need to where like in my even in weddings and any function, I just cling to the person with me. Like if I'm going with my sister or anyone, so I want them to stay with me. I just don't want to be seen as alone. I don't want to be alone. I just always want a person to come. Not because I'm bored enough or you know, it's because I don't want others to see me as alone, lonely, or something like that. Nobody is talking to me. Like, not like that. I just want company of someone all the time. I mean, I just taking actions because what others see me, not because what I want or what I feel. And that's why I think I really, and even in any situation like we are going to on a restaurant or something, so I always depend on some other person to to give a order or ask for anything. I will not say myself. I have also noticed that now I have started talking it. So whenever I have to ask any question, whenever I have to say something or advise anything, I always suggest my friends or my surrounding ones, like someone close ones around me, to say this. Like if I think like this could be more better, efficient. There is a more efficient way to do this, like even bench or something, or maybe this is the answer, or maybe what is the query. So I will ask, or you say, I will say to the other person like this can be the better way or this thing. You so like he was like, so say it yourself. I was like, no, no, bro, you should say it. And what happened is, I just give them the opportunity to in the spotlight, or you can say to as he answered, or he may give the advice. So what happened is, like I still remember like um, in junior school, like in fourth class or maybe third class, um, my one of my teachers nail was stuck in a purse keychain or something like that. So her either she was like either nail has to be cut down, or maybe, I mean, she the only option she can, it got hole in her nail, so it was like stuck like that, and it was not opening. So what happened is, she was like, find a nail cutter or to cut it or something like that. I was like, when it can stuck in your nail, like it's kind of gold keychain type, so it got stuck in your nail, so you can even, like, it can open like that too, right? So I just got this in my mind, and every whole class was surrounding, was with the ma'am, standing near the ma'am, and trying different kinds of things, ways to solve the problem. I was like, what the fuck are they doing? I mean, I just got this, and I didn't really talk to her or didn't really speak up. I just went to a friend and like, oh bro, this can be solved like this, like this. And he went to the man and like, he was like, to bol na, like say it. So I was like, no bro, you should say. I mean, like, no, I don't think so. I can speak. So like he went to the ma'am and told all the situation, and it got solved. It really solved like well. I mean, she was so stressed about it. I think for 10 to 15 minutes she was stressing over it because she couldn't find a nail cutter. So of course in school. So she was like, oh my god. She was so relieved after that. And she was like, how did you, you were very smart or something, like she was appreciating him for that thing. Then he told me, told that, no, Harshit told me this thing. And she was really grateful and she was really hugging me. Oh, yes, thank you, bro. Thank you, beta. So, and it happened with me many times whenever I got a query or I want to ask a question or want to say something, want to share my opinion, maybe suggest a good way or efficient way to do the thing. I will just resort to some person, I will talk to them to tell the person or to tell the main person about this. And if they don't, I will just stay silent. I will not say anything. No, I don't know why. I think, first of all, I don't want to get the spotlight because it made me anxious whether how am I seeing. Especially, I also don't want to take responsibility. Like, I really fear the failure. I really avoid failure. So what happens is I don't want to be seen as if it didn't work, if it is not the good advice, if it is the funniest advice they have ever thought, or you can say heard, or maybe it looks dumb, right? So I will be seen as dumb or, in a negative. So I don't want that negative spotlight. So I just avoid the spotlight altogether because I don't want to be that. So it got me anxious. So I like, I want to communicate that thing. So I just try to communicate it through a mediator who will say that thing. If it works out, pretty good. If it didn't work out, then pretty good. Because responsibility is not mine. I will just can. I mean, that's what my mind thinks. And yep. And it just, if somebody takes credit of me, uh, he said the thing he didn't got told by me, then it's okay. And that's what I think, like it's okay, what can I do? I didn't speak up. But internally I feel like I should deserve it. I need it. I make myself like I am a Buddha and I don't really feel it. I shouldn't, I must not, you know, it must not make a difference in my life, but it does. It does a lot. I want attention. I do want a good attention, but I don't because I too scared to have attention. Because I think if I don't really want a negative attention, I don't want to look awkward, dumb, or seen as a failure, or maybe anything. So I just avoid the situation altogether. Yep. And also I noticed that yep, I don't want to be seen as alone. I think I don't know, but I don't want to see as lonely, because not because I feel bored or I want a company, because I don't want others to see me as alone. Do I want me see to don't want others to see me as alone, lonely, or awkward, or maybe like to look. I don't like want to look like a person who is not very social and not being talked to. So yep, that's it. Today I just want. I think today what happened? Like I spent my all my I spent my all my day. I spent my all day backpacking and trying to, you can say, cure my diseases like my cold or like my stomach. Yeah, that's it. I think. Yeah, I also want to share like Google story. Sorry, Goyal. So what happened is I just purchased some things from the Goyal, and what happened is when I got home, I discovered that I have already that product at my home, and a big one. So we have to exchange or maybe return it. So my mother like, because my mother, I think this soft heart, or you can say, it really it really bad for me, because I would be like my mother's son, kind of that thing. So she was like, I will go to exchange, or I should go. I was like, no, you will not go. I will go. I take the responsibility, whether it was my mistake or not. Well, it's not nobody's mistake actually. So I will go and return the product. I don't want to see, like, I don't want to send my mother for my own mistake or for anything. Like, if I'm taking the product, I purchase the product, then I will go. Why would I send my mother to face the situation, to avoid it? I want to face it. It's not a big deal to change a product for something else, because I'm paying it. The If I'm taking one product or some other product, it doesn't matter. I'm taking a product. So it's a really a common thing, and it's not a big deal. So I want to do that. And even if it's a big deal, I want to go, because I want to take the responsibility, not my mother. Every time I do some fuck up or do something, even small things, I just send my mother like, yo, you will do it. You will face the situation. No, I will take it. So, yep, I'm trying to own my responsibility and not really avoiding failures and awkward situations. I will face them in the face of fears, and I will just face them directly and will improve myself, because it presents me the opportunity to analyze my mistakes and improve on them. So thank you, Arshit. You will fail more many times, but the only lesson is, or maybe the lesson is, it's for the failures are your for own good, because you can learn from them a lot. So thank you, Arshit. Bye.